Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Hey, living my best life. I ain't going back and forth, child. Hey, Kerr Vixen. Hey, Leonard. How are you guys doing? I named this live. Some people ain't got enough sense to be ashamed. Did they been a rocky ride, kinda? What's going on in the beef sector is Lemon and Dragon is into it. And Dragon is over there on his panel now, and his sirens going in the background and all kind of shit. And she's on here wilding out. They had a little kerfuffle over in the wee hours of the morning in the Discord. It was a big fight, and then it rolled back out here on YouTube, child. And Dragon's been going all over YouTube telling her side of the things. And of course, she didn't do anything wrong. But the people that was in the Discord, they're saying that Dragon wild out. Okay? That it wasn't concerning her. It was concerning a content creator named Sour Patch. And Sour Patch was into it with somebody else, and they say Dragon jumped in it. And it was on and popping, child. And so now they over there at Lemons, and Dragon is up there screaming, saying everybody's lying, everybody's lying. And Lemon and other people are saying, hey, baby, this is what happened. And she's talking about doxing people and all of that kind of bullshit. So, honey, that's what's going on with that, okay? Now, last night, I told you guys about the strip-a-thon. And, child, I went over there and I had myself a good old time, okay? Wu was a contestant. 88 was a contestant. This lady named Danger. And the last person was Nee or Nye, or something like that. Nee or Nye, whatever. Danger. She received the first prize. She's a very, nice looking lady. Had a nice bill. She had a pole up in her home and all of that. And she had on thigh boots and all of that. And she was really skilled on the pole, okay? You could tell that she know the craft, okay? And then 88, she had a pole too. I told you guys she had put her one up and she's been practicing on it. And she's, did her thing. And then that knee girl, Nye, she didn't have a pole, but she was really seductive in her moves. Like she wasn't doing a whole bunch of twerking and things like that. She had good eye contact with the audience. Beautiful shape, beautiful bill. And Danger got first place. That was the $500 prize. The knee or Nye received second place. Well, it was actually a tie for second place between her and 88. Now, the way the pot was supposed to be split was 500 for first, 300 for second, and 200 for third. Well, since it was a tie, then they started trying to break the tie with the judges. And then they wound up saying they were going to give them 250 apiece. I don't know how all that played out. I got the hell out of there because the things that I seen, like the main thing that I seen wrong with the stripathon is like when they was giving their scores, like on the first round, they kept sitting up there like nobody could add or subtract. And we have a little thing on this, on our devices, whether it's a laptop or desktop or phone, it's called a calculator. Okay. You ain't got to be doing that shit up in your head and all that kind of goddamn bullshit in it. All you got to do is do 7 plus 8 plus whatever. And then you get your total. You know what I'm saying? That was a waste of time. That was stupid. And y'all ought to have enough sense to know that if you're gonna do something on a scoring, you know, um, scale, you got to add and subtract if you got some goddamn judge. If you got more than one judge. Oh my god. Child. Oh, that was about the only thing I seen that was wrong. Lady Wu got in it because it really wasn't many contestants. So she said she got in it for fun. And I thought that was good. Somebody, because like she said, she dance on here all the time anyway for free. And so I don't see nothing wrong with her supporting it. I thought that was a good idea for her to step in and things like that. Okay? And hopefully people send her some cash out because, hell, give her an E for effort, Um, I didn't hear too much bad talk about the stripathon last night as I was moving around the YouTube streets. Um, Seemed like everybody was pretty pleased with it. And I think the girl did good for doing it for her first time. Like when you're doing a contest, your first time is not gonna be, it's not gonna go just smooth. You're gonna get some bumps and stuff along the way. So hey, shout out to Money Taya, shout out to the strippers. Okay. I thought it was worth looking at. And child, it was like 1,100 people in the chat, over 1,100 people in the chat. You hear me? So I think that was a great crowd. Okay. Um, and like over in the wee hours of the morning, I was over at Mahia's, and Money Taya did come through there. They were discussing the contest and things like that, and she said that she'll try to do better next time, and that's all you can hope for. That that each event is better, 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 and that's how Nika, with her contest that she was doing over here in the in the beef sector, like her, she did the Halloween contest. Each time was better, 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 better. Okay, and then now she don't do that anymore. She gave that to Lemon, but like her ugly T-shirt, ugly Santa shirt, Christmas sweater contest, it's better and better. Okay, but I don't know if Nika would be doing any of that because I think her last contest it put a bad taste in her mouth. But I hope she don't let that discourage her because, like I said, it's just some different for us to do besides dragging all the time, you know. And I'm not a big contest person, but I like the Halloween contest and I like the ugly Christmas sweater contest. And I used to like the wreath contest, but since I don't fool with Ronnie Q, I don't even go over there no more for that. You know what I'm saying? But and then I like the contest that the Mo3 sector give, but I wish there was more. I wish they would start having contests where the men participate in because I'm tired of seeing scantily dressed women. Okay, and that's just me. The men, y'all need to do some rapping, uh, dancing, or strip. Y'all need to do something, the guys over at the Mo3 sector. And the men over here in the beef said, y'all need to do something too. But King Roman News do have he have his impersonation thing. So he do participate a couple of times a year. But the other content creators that's men, I wish you guys would, sprinkle us in a little surprise every once in a while with a contest, you know. And the beef sector love the contest, so would bring content, bring people to your channel. Okay, enough of that. So let me get my notes, child. Oh no, that's not it. Okay. The crazy shit that I seen in the world news today, that our presidente used the official presidential car to make laps at Daytona 500. I thought that was silly. Okay, but he like attention, so okay. That was, but I'm just saying. Well, another thing, like Friday, there was some neo Nazis. They went to. Let me just be because I don't want. They went to Lexington Heights, that's in Ohio, and they decided to go on to the now this is an all black area. They decided to go over there with their flags and their black on and their faces covered, and they was hollering about niggers and all of this, and they put their flag over the interstate. Okay. Well, then the black people, they seen this bullshit going on, and our black men, they come out there and they was wanting to do something to those guys. Well, the police, they came and they was separating. They wouldn't let them get to them, the neo-Nazis, skinhead. So, in the melee that went on, the neo-Nazis cars got vandalized. The tires got slashed and all of this. And so the police decided to get a U-Haul and put them old neo-Nazis in there and drive them off to safety. Okay? So the lynch mob wouldn't get them. All right. Well, then, like I was wonder where they gonna drop them off at. I wonder what if they're gonna take them in home. Wonder what they're gonna do. Well, what the police that escorted them out of there did, they took them to Lincoln, uh, like this school, and the kids was in the school. Okay, they hadn't let out yet, and the principal of them, they was seeing these men and all this black and with guns and all that kind of bullshit coming up out the back of their goddamn truck on school property. And it upset the administration of the school, the teachers, and the principal and the vice principal. And so, of course, they called the school board and said, what the fuck going on? Why is these men out here with these black on the school grounds? You ain't supposed to have no guns on the school ground. Why is they letting them out their truck with all them guns and shit? So now there's a big investigation. The school wants the police investigated, and the people that the neo-Nazis was hurling a hate, they're demanding answers. Okay? Because they say that the police handle it piss poor. So what the good old black folks in the neighborhoods over there at Lincoln Heights did, the males and the females, they armed up to protect their families from that kind of bullshit. where their children and their wives and their sons and grandmothers and things, they could walk their streets or drive to the store and not be harassed by neo-Nazis. So them black people took up arms and they patrolled Lincoln Heights. They say they not gonna have that kind of bullshit ever get to come over there on their turf because they know all black people live over there. What the fuck they want to go over there for? Why y'all didn't go over to the white people neighborhood and say that? It's white people that don't like the skinheads. It's not white people that don't like the neo-Nazis. Why y'all didn't take that shit over there? Why y'all messing these black folks over there? They wasn't doing nothing to nobody. But and the people in the men in the crowd was asking the police, it's against the law to drag people around in a U-Haul. Y'all breaking the law by letting them get in that goddamn U-Haul and drive off. So, child, it's a big old mess. But the blacks, some of the blacks in that area, they are walking freely around that neighborhood, patrolling on foot, so that their people can be protected from hatred that they're not putting out to nobody, that hatred being brought into that neighborhood. So it could have ended a lot worse. So I'm glad that nobody lose their life or, mess their life up trying to fight this hatred. Because it could have been bad. And the nerve of them. But honey, them black folk, they got out there, they burnt them flags, that shit they had was waving, that black shit they was waving and putting over the overhead. All that got burned up. But like I said, the black people wasn't messing with them. They brought that mess over there to the black people neighborhood. And another thing I'm gonna let you guys know about. Now y'all know they got them Proud Boys. Them the Proud Boys, they wear them. They all them clean cut white guys, okay? There's actually terrorists. Well, they had destroyed a church and they had got sued for millions of dollars. Well, they didn't have the money to pay, and they say they weren't paying. So what the Supreme Court did, took the Proud Boys' name and gave it to the church. So any money that go around in that Proud Boy, in that official gear and all that shit, which it ain't gonna be anymore because the black people own it now. But this is some wacky shit. You see what I'm saying? Wacky crazy shit. But like I said, the Proud Boys, y'all need to find y'all another name, cause them black folks at that church got y'all name. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And plus you owe millions and millions of dollars. That didn't go anywhere. Okay? Enough of that bullshit. Okay. Let me make this bigger because, child, it was a mess over at Lemons. I watched, I read about through the live he did last night. Everything was okay. It was just a regular live. People getting up there banging and shit. The kind of live I like. But I was at the stripper-thon, so I didn't see it. But, later on when I didn't have nothing to do, I said, let me walk at Lemon live. And so Lemon has started, I don't know, some kind of way, him and Jay Wilson, they are not into it, but sometimes they throw slight shade toward each other. And Lemon throwed the shade that he didn't think that Jay Wilson was that funny, and he didn't think that Jay Wilson was that entertaining. And plus, he said, yeah, actually, I don't watch it. Well, Jay Wilson say the same thing about Lemon. He don't think Lemon is very entertaining. He don't watch Lemon. And Lemon have to have panels and, these long lives and all of that. But They both doing the same thing. They both have panels, and they do the same thing, just a different time of the day, child. I think that's cute. Okay, now Angela. Now they say it's a couple of Angelas on here. Now it's one Angela. She hit Lemon Link last the other night, and when she got up there, child, she was on fire. Okay, she cussed out Angela T. White. Now this is another Angela. She cussed out Angela T. White, and they say they get those two ladies mixed up. I don't know, but she cussed Angela. She said that she was sick of her, and wait a minute, let me make this big because I got it was so funny because she did a drive by yesterday, child. She did about 3 drive-bys. When I watched the live, she did this a couple of times, okay? Now, she said she was sick of her fucking with her. And she said she was two-faced. And that she was a sick-ass bitch. She was a backstabber. Uh, she said she was sick of you, hoe. That you a paymaster and that you buy friends. And you a low-life bitch. And then she turned on Crystal. Because Krista asked her, I guess, on the live, what was that white shit on her floor? And she told Krista that white shit on the floor was that fan that she had been putting in her mouth, that fan that she had. And that when she was putting that shit in her mouth, she said there was a piece of that fan on the goddamn floor. And she was saying, fuck her too, okay? And she was sucking on the fan. That's what she said. And she told all of them they could kiss her black ass all over. And then on Ken, she got Ken know the news. And she said that she don't give a fuck if he don't ever speak to her. Because she don't like you and y'all ain't gonna never meet. And then she got cussed out Sassy. And she called Sassy ashtray smelling bitch. And then she ended with fuck all of y'all. Okay. Well, later on in the lab, I guess somebody went and got told Sassy about, hey, Angela over there, she said your name. And so Sass was up there saying, what is going on? I don't know. Me and her ain't got no problem and this and that. She said, all I know is she an older woman, but for me and her, we ain't got no big beef. And she was saying, Sassy got a sassy mouth. She say a little smart stuff. So she said something else, a little smart. And she just jumped on down. Well, honey, later on, Angela hit that damn link. And then she was cussing because they was timing her out in the chat. And Lolo said, I timed you out. And she said because of the stuff that she was putting in the chat. And so come to find out, Angela said that she was putting out people was messing with her in the chat. So she would tell them to suck a dog dick and lick the balls and all that kind of stuff. So that's why Lolo, I guess, was blocking her. I mean, timing her out. And she was saying, I get to say whatever the fuck I want to say because they say what the fuck they want to say to me. Don't censor me. If you going to censor me, you got to censor everybody and this and that. And Lemon, you let Sassy come up here and Lemon say, Angela, you messed with Sassy first. You came up here and you drug about 5 people. And they wasn't here. And she said, yes, she was here. She was in the cloud. And Lemon said, how you know that one was in the cloud? But it was so funny, honey. Angela was on one last night, okay? Not Angela T. White, the other Angela. And then she was saying, and yeah, I see you over there and talking to Angela T. White. Yeah, I see you over there in Bertha May's chat. And you were saying, that wasn't me, that was that other Angela. Girl, Angela T. White was just saying, I ain't the Angela you talking about. Ooh, Angela, you had me hollering last night, child. Um, and then Lemon. Okay, now I'm gonna say this here. Yesterday I was at Room Shakers and I was on a panel. We were just bullshitting, just chopping it up. Well, under new management hit the link and she said, Paulette, I'm just tired of this shit and this and that. And you know I don't cuss. I said, no, you don't really do a lot of cuss. And she said, I'm tired of goddamn YouTube camera. I had to cuss that bitch out. I said, what? YouTube camera? And she said, yeah. And this and that. And she was telling me what she said. So I put that in my mind that I was gonna run over to see what happened at YouTube camera later on. Well, when I left Room Shakers, I went and I started watching Lemon Line. And so Lemon was wanting to know what happened between YouTube cameras and under new management. And I said, okay, I'm gonna get to hear, what happened. And so YouTube camera got up there and she said that LG had hit her link. And under new management did say something to me about LG over there at Room Shakers. And she said LG was drunk and she was talking about her sister and she thought she didn't need to be doing that. Okay, well, when YouTube cameras got on, Lemon panel and was explaining her version of what happened. She said that LG had hit her link and she was up there talking about her sister. And she was thinking that, she didn't think it's cool because they twins and y'all really shouldn't be into it like this and like that. And then YouTube cameras say that LG was saying that she was going to tell their daddy and all of that. LG, don't be putting your daddy and stuff in y'all mess. Y'all is old. But I know how that is because, hell, if my mom was still living, we tell on each other still when you know what I'm saying? Even though we were old as hell, we would still go tell it on each other. You know what I'm saying? But so I understand that, but don't tell him everything. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me about, well, TG did this, but don't say everything, okay? So I don't know how y'all talk to y'all dad and stuff. But I'm just saying this is how we would do it. And when my mom was living, I would say, Mama, you know what? Did you know so-and-so? I would say whatever one of my brothers or sisters did. Okay, that I heard. And then that way, then your mama could ask when the other child come around. They could say, girl, I heard you did this. Or what's going on between you and Paulette? That's what mama used to say. So, like I said, y'all don't put your dad out all up in the business, but put him in it a little bit. But don't put him all, don't tell him everything, okay? Say some of that for each other when y'all into it. Well, YouTube camera say she had dropped LG because YouTube under new management was upset because LG was drunk. She said she was drunk and she was like talking too much on her sister. And she didn't think that YouTube cameras needed her up there because she was drunk. But hell, them sisters stay drunk all the time. And plus, they ain't been on YouTube, so you ain't gonna be able to stop that 500 on new management. You the one that was out there talking to both of them girls, and you got them sisters into it, and they said it was over $20. Now I don't know what you was doing. Was you trying to date both of the sisters, or what you were trying to do? But you done got them sisters. They is mad at each other, and they've been mad at each other for months. And I really, 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 really hate that. You know? Okay, I'm through with that. Well, under new management hit the link, and she explained her side of it. What had happened and all of this. And she just want YouTube cameras. You don't need to have LG up there drunk talking about TG. But under new management, you just need to step back and let them sisters handle it. And hopefully them sisters can get back together. Because I know they miss each other. Because I used to like to see them go live together, sitting side by side, looking just alike, laughing and stuff at each other. You know what I'm saying? And I really hate that they going through this right now. And plus, like I say, there ain't no teeny boppers. These are older women. We ain't got that much longer on the earth. And I pray to God they make up before either one of them leave. Because it sound like they into it over some bullshit. But it's they bullshit. But I hope they make up. I hope they make up, And I know it's hurting your daddy hard. Because you used to hurt my mother and my stepfather hard when we would be into it, the siblings, And mom would tell us, y'all go outside and sell it. You know, go out there. Well, we had a big shade tree in the front yard, but they cut it down. But like when we was little bitty, all the way up, she would say, y'all go out there under the tree and sell it on that shade tree. Y'all get out there. Sell it half, y'all gonna sell it. But I'm tired of hearing y'all. And so we would get put out. We'd have to go outside and sell it. Or either go outside and say, don't you say nothing to me, and I ain't gonna say nothing to you. We would do stuff like that. So, like I said, hopefully the sisters will get back together. Because I miss seeing you guys, you know, being happy and stuff. And y'all are family, and y'all have, like, y'all was at the wedding. One of y'all daughters got married and stuff like that. So y'all don't miss out on, fun things in the family. Okay? And plus the girl that just got married not long ago, what if she pregnant? Y'all don't want to go through this with that. Y'all need to make up. Don't let nobody come between y'all. Okay? Well, under new management, she was mad, and she, because she had been timed out at Lemons, and then she said that when you get timed out, it's best to hit the highway. I don't know why people getting timed out for a minute. I don't know how come that affect them so. 4 minutes over. You can always tap later on. Be patient. But some people just wig out if they get timed out, and I don't get it. But it ain't for me to get. Let me get some of my drink. Okay. And she was mad, and she was talking about YouTube camera called us monkeys. And then she was saying she could say a whole lot more about her than what she was saying. And she said she could say a whole lot more about it. Then she could say more about LG too. Because her and LG, they was cool for a long time. But I hope you don't put out LG dirty laundry because y'all were friends, and I'm sure you guys told each other things. And I hope she don't put out your dirty laundry. Y'all ate a chicken sandwich, and I ate 2 peppers with it. And since I've been talking, one of them seeds from the pepper is in my throat. Well, I was talking, a piece of that, one of them seeds is up in my throat. Damn, it just hit in there. Okay, now, and then under new management, why you cuss Few out? You cussed Few out before you got off the panel. And I couldn't understand that. And then she jumped down. Well, YouTube cameras, like when she was talking, she said that under new manager had been lying on her for a long time and stuff. See, I don't know nothing about that, but under new management, she said under new management thought that she was diving for death daughter or some shit like that, or sister, and all kind of bullshit. Okay. And I was saying, oh Lord Jesus, I can't keep up with all that. But I noticed one time she hit Tracy Link a long time ago, and she said that diving for death, it was just a mess what she was saying, and we were saying, what? And it was something that we really couldn't understand, and we say we'll let them two ladies handle that shit. Okay. um, under new management also told Tulsa to leave Catherine Power alone. I guess Tulsa and Catherine Powell been having some word, King Tulsa. And so on new management say, quit King Tulsa. On new management say, you better leave Catherine Powell the hell alone. Now, I don't know what she planning on doing to you if you don't leave Catherine Powell alone. But I think you need to step back away from Catherine Powell. Because, see, I'm still on your ass, too. And I get you on new management on your ass. Okay? And Tulsa hit the link. I can't think of who was up there. I know Lolo was up there, and I can't think of who else. And Tulsa gonna hit the link, and guess what that's what that manly man said. That talking about her pussy stink, and then jump down. That is so ignorant. You ain't got no pussy. You got balls. You got funky balls. You need to just sit down somewhere. Your balls stinky. Your booty hole. And Lemon, Dimples hit the link, and she wants Lady Dimples want Lemon to support her. She want him to subscribe to her and to come over, hang out in the chat and maybe even hit the panel. Well, Lemon said, "Ain't no way in God green over is he gonna come over there." He said, "Cause Dimples girl, he said you be threatening to dox him, and he said he just can't do it. That you be telling him you're gonna spread his information around all over YouTube, and that you trying to, he said that, he just can't do it. He can't do it. And Dimples, if you would quit threatening him to dox and stuff, he might, be cool with you, but you can't be threatening to dox people and then think they're gonna be over your channel. And I have a good time over there, and I ain't getting on you or nothing, but that's what you remember that he told you that to your face, Dimples. And he told you, girl, you had to take it up with God. Even though you did ask for his forgiveness several times, he was saying, me can't be bothered. You got to take it up with God. It's out of his hands, child. Let me see. Ken Nola apologized to Lemon. Because, last week they got into it really, really bad. And there was some bad things said back and forth between them two men. With Ken, he said that he had no business in it. That was between Lemon and Sonny. And Lemon and Sonny allegedly, they made up from the Super Bowl Sunday. And so now Ken had to come. And he made up with Lemon. And then Lemon said that Ken had tried to IG him, and he would not return the call or answer because he did not want that, like a forgiveness or whatever, to take place behind the scenes. He said that shit played out on scene, like he was talking about his brother and all that kind of stuff. And he said that whatever needed to be discussed would have to be discussed on YouTube. He said because he did not trust him to talk to him behind the scenes, like on Instagram. Well, after they talked on the panel, in front of everybody, and Ken asked to be forgiven, then he said, I will, we'll talk on Instagram about whatever. But I thought that was good because all that backstage shit, y'all, when y'all do that backstage stuff at Makeup, when y'all done fell out in front of your subscribers and other content creators, when y'all done fell out, and I mean, it be some bad fallouts on here. And then like the next day, or either y'all been into it for a year, and then one day y'all just come on, hey, you see him in the chat, and you be like, what the hell happened? And see, that happened with Dragon and Tracy. They was into it. And then one day I seen Dragon was in the chat. And I'm saying, what? And she was saying, hey, Dragon. And now Dragon be up on the panel. And see, I don't know how this gonna play out this time with Tracy and Dragon, because Lemon and Dragon are into it really bad right now. So I don't know if that's gonna affect it Now, that incident that happened over there in Discord last night, Lolo, she came on live and she drove the shit out of Drag. Okay. Now Lolo said she was at the Discord last night, but when all this wild stuff went on, she was asleep. You know, something because Lolo had, she been on Lemon Long live, then she do live. And so when she got to the Discord, I guess she was well out and she had went to sleep. She was there, but she wasn't there. Okay. Well, when she woke up and started moving around YouTube, she was hearing about what happened between about what happened in the Discord. And then she was seeing Dragon all over the beef sector, jumping on panels, telling her all the time. So therefore, she made up a laugh about it. Well, the night when Lemon was live, because he's live right now, um, he was discussing it. And when people was coming up and telling him, hey, Lolo made a laugh on Dragon, he was saying, no, she didn't. See, Lemon, he can't see everything. And he didn't even realize that Lolo had made a laugh on Dragon. Because see, he been like when he left that Discord, he came to YouTube after Dragon did and explained what happened in the Discord. Then he left off of the live, and then he came back some hours later, and that's the live he's on now. And see, between that time, Lolo had went live and uh drug Dragon. And see, Lemon didn't find out about that till a few minutes ago. But like you can't keep up with everything on here. Okay? So I can understand that. Okay, now I'm getting ready to go over to the Mo3 sector. No, I'm gonna stay here in the beef sector. Brody did a lab today. And Diva Tomboys. Now I don't know what happened at the very beginning of the lab. Now I was there from like 15 minutes in. That's when I got there. And Diva Tomboys was dragging Catherine Powell. And I don't know what happened with those two, but Diva was dragging. She was dragging. So I don't know what happened with them. Maybe I'll find out and can tell you guys. Um, Dovey drug Ness on that panel, at Rodney's, and Ness drug Dovey. Both of them drug each other. Okay, then Lemon hit Dragon hit Rodney panel. And she said that, she was saying that not what they saying happened in that Discord. It didn't happen like that and this and that. And then she also said that Lemon did not have no content, that she was his damn content. Okay. All right, now I'm going to the Mo3 sector. Mahia went live last night. It was a good live. Gina got bought down and Book got bought down. Book is the guy over in the Mo3B sector. He had been gone for a while and he came back a couple of months ago. And when he hit the panel, he said Gigi was up there and he said, Gigi, don't you owe me an apology? I'll pull her back. A lot of this can go away if you just apologize to me. And Gigi was like, what the hell? I need to apologize to you for. And they was going back and forth. And of course, he did not get an apology. And he was about off the panel. Okay. Now, Gina have been dragging IGT and Mahia over a month. She been talking about spitting on the side about that Mahia ain't shit. IGT ain't shit. None of the people that hang around over there at his, on his lives ain't shit. Just talking real bad. which I know my hair hadn't did a thing to her and IGT hadn't either, but I just, just sit back and listen. Well, she dropped down in the chat last night, and so I added my hair. Hey, is it okay for Gina to be in the chat? She was on a page called Damn Gina. And see, I noticed that page about we'll say within this week, okay? And I noticed that that page would come into 357's live when Gina would arrive. And she keep changing her name to different things. So I pulled that page up, and she had like 100 subscribers on that page, okay? So I added my hair and say, hey, you want Gina in here? And he never did get back to me, but I know he's seen it. Well, IGT, she was in the chat, and she added me, and she said, Paula, is she in here? And I added her back and said, yes. But I didn't say the name of the channel, okay? And so Gina wasn't typing. She had stopped typing. And I left and I did something. Either I dozed off. I left because somebody was live and I wanted to see it. And when I got back, Gina was on the panel. And I was saying, no, she didn't work her way up there. And then she was lying to him about the reason that she started talking about his channel, talking about him and talking about his wife. It was a whole different thing than what she was saying out here in the YouTube street. All she do is lie. Everybody know my hair didn't do anything to her. She got mad because the only reason that she got mad is because she got bought down. And then we put the icing on the cake. She got bought down again last night. And I hope they don't block her. I hope she keep taking her ass up on that panel and the sidewalk hooches and the golden girl. Drag the hell out of her. And then get her bought off. You see what I'm saying? They need to keep kicking her ass over there. Okay? But she ain't got no shame, no pride. How you gonna talk about somebody like they got a tail and wind up back over there at their pound? See, she didn't have Broadway to go to last night in her ass. She get bought off his panel damn near every night. She don't talk about him and talk about spitting on the hog pen and all of that. She full of shit. And y'all, she down bad, so bad. She go to the casino, lose her money, beg different content creators for money. Then on the way home, she don't have no money. Go by the store. Then she be begging, talking about she forgot to get her cigarettes when she leave. Now she getting credit in the store. Now she didn't got to where she getting credit in the store. Begging content creators for money for cigarettes in the casino. And she cashed that Broadway the other night, won $200. And she asked him on the panel for some money to get some cigarettes. And then she got it up to $20. And Broadway sent her $1. Oh Lord Jesus, she's a pill. She ain't got no sense to be shamed. That's why I named this that, A lot of this shit going on out here. These folks ain't even got no sense to be shamed of themselves. Okay, now I'm getting off of that. Now I'm going to Chanel. Chanel and Judge Fifi, they are still into it. And now you talking about dragging and putting out receipts on each other. It's a damn mess. Well, they sent the police to her house yesterday a couple of times, and the CPS. They sent them over there to Chanel house. So technically they swatted her. Okay. Well, when she was live today, she was dragging Judge Fifi And she called like one of Judge Fifi's exes. And that man, when she got him on the phone, his name is Ronald. When she got him on the phone, he said, "Look, I don't want to hear nothing about that bitch. That bitch crazy. Get off my phone. Don't call me. I don't want to hear none of this shit." And he hung up. Well, then the people in the chat say, "Call him back." So she called him back. And then, he was still really, really upset and he didn't want to talk to her. But he said that Judge Fifi had made his life a living hell. And then she had accused him of RAPE. And he had to go to court and they wound up dismissing it. He said that he'll stay away from her. He said that you're going to either end up in jail or DEAD. Okay? And, and he just said, just lose my number. I don't want to talk to you. And so she said, okay, I won't call you anymore. Well, then a lady named Flo hit the link. And I was listening to that voice. I said, I think I know that voice. And it was Flo Becker. She used to be in the beef sector. But I guess she some kind of way, honey, she said that Judge Fifi gave her hell her whole pregnancy. She was calling the doctor's office trying to cancel appointments on her ultrasounds, her, checkups when you be pregnant. She said that one of her exes, that she had told it, I don't know what she told the man, but the man tried to go through Flo Becker's window. That's how people get hurt. Child. And so Flo Becker said on Chanel Live that she had hit Fifi panel a couple of days ago and act like she was a person named Storm because CPS has been looking for her and like the authorities, but they didn't know exactly where she lived. And so Flo, acting like she was Storm, got Fifi gave her email address, like because she was supposed to be sending Fifi some information. And child, she got her email address, and therefore she got her IP address. So she's going to get that to the authorities where they can track Fifi down where she lives, child. That's too much. That is so goddamn too much, ain't it? But hell, I guess you kill my dog, I kill your cat. Okay? And that's about it that I have for you guys. I was glad to hear from Flo Becker's voice. I'm gonna go over to her channel. Her kid, her little boy should be about 3 or 4. And she looked good. Because they were saying that she was mink when they heard her voice. And so she turned her camera on, and that was Flo Becker. She had a black bonnet. But she still got that beautiful face. Okay? And I'm going to pull up Flo Becker and see if she, got a picture of her little son on there. I would love to see that. But I hadn't thought about Flo Becker. Okay? Hey, Donahue. Hey, a view is a view. Hey, okay. Yeah. Flo Becker. Hey, Renee. See who it. Hey, my hair. Check. She's still trying to come on my page. Yeah, that helpful. But Maya, don't block her. Let that fool keep coming up there so they can keep buying her ass off. And talk to her real bad. Maya. Talk to her like she got to tell, like she have talked about you and your wife. Hey, Lady Dimple. Hey, Vibrant. Feel like that damn seed finally went down. It was tearing my throat up, child. I love hot peppers. Hey, boss lady. Girl, boss lady, Gina, the bottom of the barrel, child. All she do is beg on her now. And she keep throwing up in Broadway face. All them cash chefs I sent you, you can't send me nothing. Bitch, he didn't tell you to send that money. You sent it because you wanted to. Don't send her shit, Broadway. Scorekeeper. She get Broadway pound almost every night. She don't cuss him out. I ain't like the Silver Fox. But I already know why she cussing my hell out. And he know. Hey, Israel. May I know why. Hey, executive session. Linda G. I'm trying to make sure I speak to everybody. Okay, I think that's everybody. Just make sure. Hey, Jenny Love. Hey, Big Red Diva. Hey, Cracknator. Hey, Lady Sparkles. And child Lady Sparkles drilled the shit out of Mr. West over there at Lemons tonight. I got my life, okay? And drag that bitch every time you can. And like Teresa say, all y'all you hate gays, why y'all over here under the gay guys' balls? Y'all don't like gay guys, why the fuck y'all in the beef sector? Why y'all coming over here messing with folks? Y'all got a mouthful of balls. Come over here messing with folks. Hey, honey, Kurt Vixen. Yeah, they got a mouthful of dick and balls on their chin, child. If something you don't like, you don't go around it. If things I don't like, I don't go around. Something ain't right. Like Keith Sweat say, something just ain't right. It just ain't right. Yeah. Yeah, you don't like gay guys. What the hell you over here for? Because beach set full of gay guys and lesbians. Okay. And if you don't like them, so why you over here? You don't want no parts of them. Everybody a yagget. You like yaggots. That's why you over here. Okay. Y'all hit the like button on the way out. Okay. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 3,000. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to get out of here because I think Broadway live because he's supposed to be going live at 8:30, child. And y'all know if I see them them fighting out there in the yard, I'll come over here and let y'all know. Ooh, child. I can't wait to get back out here in the YouTube street. Ooh, child. I wonder what I missed since I've been on. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, Mr. B. Bye.